Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're taking a look at the 52nd installment, Dear God, Why Are We Doing So Many Great Things With Our Lives, of what I like to call What I Eat Wednesdays, where we take a look at some of those What I Eat in a Day as a Fat Person videos on TikTok. This is the 1-year anniversary of the What I Eat series Get Dunked On, so I decided to class the join up for you. You're welcome. We're going to be taking a look at several subscriber submissions today, as well as taking a look at my Chuck Roast Tacos recipe that I keep promising. This is going to be a longer episode and going to require a ton of time editing, so please give her a thumbs up and subscribe. Help me get to 50,000. Don't think I'm going to take it easy on you just because you're my subscribers. If I like you, I treat you like garbage. It's just my way. I'm very mysterious. In order to prepare me for this very special episode, nay, event, I must first apply comb to mustache. Oat things with yogurt. Yogurt. We don't put an H in there over here. All right, here's how we're going to life hack this thing. We lay a ribeye steak right over the top of this sucker. Bread with Nutella and squirty cream. Squirty cream. That sounds way less gross and weird than whipped cream. It was good. It was good, I bet. A good old blood sugar spike right to your prefrontal cortex. What are we doing? Meat in gelatin with vegetables and lemon juice on it. Meat in gelatin? That sounds like that head cheese, I think, where they take like pig and put it in gelatin and XYZ. I don't know, it must be a regional thing, man. We don't do that over here. Can you imagine biting into some gelatin, like Jell-O or whatever, and getting a big old taste of meat in there? Oh my goodness. Beetroot soup with dumpling things. Right, dumpling things. Okay, we got some veg, and we got some carbs going on here. This reminds me of that one show. I didn't know I was pregnant. I don't know why, it just kind of does, for no reason in particular. I'm very sorry for that joke. I was tired when I made this. Chocolate, cereal, honey on rice cake. I'm not sure why you were tired. You ate plenty of beets and noodles. You should be good to go. I was tired when I made this. Is that some kind of code word? You were tired when you made this? Because you got some wacky stuff there. It looks like you got some rice cakes and you put cereal on top of the rice cakes and then you drizzled it all in chocolate. Yeah, you must have been pretty tired indeed. What a bizarre combination of things. Oh, I forgot the honey. Pot noodle, but it went wrong. Very big. Oh boy, are we following in Chloe's footsteps now? Looks like most of it spilled out. Barely any of it was left. Some salad concoction. Sweet corn, pepper, onion, mayonnaise, cucumber, and tomato. What the heck? Okay, I can see that the mayonnaise has become watered down from the water in the cucumber and the tomato, and now we have ourselves mayonnaise water with various random stuff in it. Oh, is it really a salad? Do we just call anything a salad and put mayonnaise on it? What the heck is going on? I know that a lot of dressings are mayonnaise based, but to just straight up put mayonnaise on something is very disgusting to me. Alright, that's the end of that one. Let's take a look and add it up. Alright, you started the day off with some oats and yogurt. I know there's protein in yogurt, but I would recommend more protein and also some fruit. That was a lot of carbs first thing in the morning. Then later on, you decided to take a trip on down to Diabetes Town by having some bread with Nutella and whipped cream on it. A bad idea no matter who you are. Then later on, you had some meat, gelatin, with vegetables on it, which was very strange. I'm sure it's fine. I've just never had it, and it's not a thing that we do over here, so it seems strange to me. I'm sure it's fine. At least there was plenty of protein in there and also some vegetables, so that's good. Then later on you had beetroot soup with dumplings. Pretty much just a bunch of carbs on that. Then later on, when you were very, quote, tired, end quote, you had some rice cakes with cereal on it, and you drizzled it with chocolate and honey. You really went off the rails there, getting crazy. Then later on, you had a quarter of a pot noodle. The other 3/4 of it ended up in your keyboard. That totally sucks. And then the last thing you ate was a very bizarre vegetable mayonnaise abomination, is what I would call that. You got the mayonnaise water all up in your corn, with the cucumber and the tomatoes swimming around in there. Oh my gosh. Alright, after much deliberation, I have come to a decision. I'm gonna give this one a 3 out of 10. I would recommend more protein, less carbs, less sugar. Next, 396 kcal, 29.5 grams of protein. Breakfast, whole grain bread, 2 eggs with 2 ounces mushrooms and 1 ounce baby spinach, fresh cucumber slices, cherry tomatoes, 1 ounce rustic prosciutto, and 5 strawberries. Now that's a crazy good breakfast. A very balanced and nutritious breakfast indeed. Nice. Fiber supplement cookie. Chamomile tea, 1 teaspoon honey, fresh lemon squeezed. Bagel, light cream cheese, baby spinach, fresh cucumber, dill, smoked salmon, strawberries. All right, once again, this is looking very nutritious and good and very balanced. This person is bringing the heat, dude. Protein Alfredo lasagna. Broccoli, spinach, chicken breasts, cottage cheese, Parmesan lasagna sheets. Okay, I guess those are the ingredients of the lasagna. All right, looks like we're going to be going off the bottom of the page now. All right, man, this is quite the extensive list, but it's all super healthy stuff. It fell apart in the oven, but it was delish. 443 kcal, 49.1 grams of protein. It looks pretty delish. I predict a pretty high score for this one. Let's take a look and add it up. Alright, you started the day off with a piece of bread, 2 eggs, mushrooms, spinach, cucumber, tomatoes, prosciutto, and strawberries. An amazing breakfast with plenty of protein. You got a little bit of carbs in there. You got some fruit and some veg. Excellent start to the day. That's going to have your stomach feeling full and you feeling full of energy for a good while. Then later on, you had a fiber cookie, hopefully with not a lot of sugar in it. Then later on, you had some chamomile tea with honey. And after that, you had a bagel with cream cheese with spinach, cucumber, smoked salmon, and strawberries. An excellent lunch. I'm guessing that was lunch. And then later on for dinner, you had your own version of a lasagna that consisted of broccoli, spinach, chicken breasts, cottage cheese, Parmesan, and lasagna sheets. A very healthy dish indeed. Alright, after much deliberation, I have come to a decision. I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. The highest score that we've ever got, by far. I literally can't find anything wrong with it. Maybe the fiber cookie. Maybe there was a little too much sugar in there. That's why you get a 9. Nobody gets a 10, ever. There's nothing we can do. No, one day we will get a 10. If that cookie wasn't in there. Boom, 10. Next.
Quick disclaimer before the video. I don't think that my voiceover is going to match up to what's on screen. But
you're fired. Get out. You know how I feel about voiceovers not matching up to what's on the screen. No, I'm just kidding, it's fine. But just so you all know, I'm gonna edit your clips down for time.
Because all of the clips are quite short, so I'm going to make a list on the side of all of the videos, and I hope that makes things a bit easier. Anyways, here's what I ate and did today as someone who's an A-level student in the UK.
As someone who's an A-level student in the UK. You see the difference between what this person chooses to identify themselves as versus fat acceptance people and all these people that are caught up in all these identity politics? You see yourself as an A-level student. It's very telling when people are like, here's what I eat in a day as a fat person who doesn't care about health, blah, 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 blah. The words that you choose to describe yourself say a lot about who you are and what you find important. You clearly value your education and your character.
Yeah. So I started off the day with an oat latte.
An oat latte. Oh wait, where's Punchy? Dang it! An oat latte? What are you doing? I'm supposed to be resting right now. Why'd you make me come out here? See, you got Punchy coming out of retirement. He's supposed to be asleep right now. Sorry, Punchy, back to your slumber. All right, oat latte, gluten-free toast, apples, and peanut butter.
Pieces of gluten-free toast.
All right, we need more protein in there. How about on top of this, we just lay a nice ribeye steak? It doesn't matter what the question is. The answer is ribeye steak.
With apple and peanut butter. And then I did some reading before my first 2 lessons. And after my first...
You did some reading. Way too many calories in that.
2 lessons, I had some hummus and vegetables.
Hummus and veggies for a morning snack.
Then it was a mad dash over to double French, very fun. And then for lunch I had jacket potato.
Jacket potato, curried chicken, and veggies. For my United States viewers, I believe jacket potato is basically what they call a baked potato over there. All right, we're getting some protein in there through the curried chicken. I love me some curry.
With curry and veggies. And then I did some piano practice, and my next...
Whoa. How many calories are in that C scale? If it's a C major scale, you should be okay, but don't play a D minor scale. That's fattening as hell. Everybody knows that.
Lesson, and then I had a gluten...
Then you had a girlfriend coconut macaroon. No, I'm just kidding. It's gluten-free. Macaroons are pretty good. I am a fan of macarons myself, although... I believe the company is Manischewitz. They sell these macaroons that are just so freaking soft and delicious and perfect.
Free macaroon in between lessons, and then did my final lesson. And when I got home, I had some
chickpea and corn spaghetti. That's a strange spelling of corn. Is that some weird, like, hipster thing? Hold on, I'm gonna have to look this up now. Okay, it's some sort of meat substitute product. So was that not real chicken that you had earlier? Are you vegan?
spaghetti bolognese for dinner. That's all I had. Bye!
Bye. All right, let's take a look at this and add it up. All right, so you started the day off with one of my most dreaded nemesis, an oat latte. Or is it nemesises? With it, you had some gluten-free toast, apples, and peanut butter. Too many carbs and sugar, not enough protein. Then later on, you had some hummus and veggies. After that, you had a jacket potato, curried chicken, which I'm guessing was a meat substitute of some sort, and some veggies. Then later on, you had a gluten-free coconut macaroon. And for dinner, you had some chickpea and corn spaghetti, which is some sort of meat substitute, and some veggies. I'm going to count all protein sources pretty much as equal throughout these. Definitely shouldn't have started the day off with that oat latte. That's a blood sugar spike right to the dome piece. Alright, after much deliberation, I have come to a decision. I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 10. Less sugar, less carbs, more protein. The story of my life. Next. Meow. Meow. Meow.
My name is Money. Hello, Cynical Dude and Cynical Dude peoples. I love you, Cynical Dude.
I love you too. Let's take a look at this video. I'm gonna have to cut it down for time.
Today's a cold morning, so I decided to start off with the coffee. I use 1 teaspoon.
Coffee, a classic.
And maybe like a sprinkle more, you know. And 1 teaspoon of sugar.
Putting sugar in the coffee. How dare you?
Boiling water for some coffee. Get the coffee. As I said, like 1.
Oh, is this instant coffee? All right, here's a pro tip. Buy a coffee pot. It will change your life, and it's not that hard to just put the grounds in the thing and turn it on. You'll have a whole pot. You can sit there drinking it, getting all cracked out all day. That's what I do. I'm over here sipping it like... Drip coffee may not be the highest quality coffee, but it's infinitely better than freeze-dried.
And a sprinkle, see? Just a sprinkle. And the same goes with the sugar.
Just a sprinkle? That was a big old spoon.
1 and a sprinkle coffee. I will be making some rice, and as you know, you have to wash it first.
Are we supposed to wash the rice first? Is it bad that I haven't been rinsing or washing the rice first? I literally just boil it and then I eat it. I didn't know we were supposed to rinse it. Why? What's in there? No, I've actually heard of people rinsing rice before. I don't know. I guess I never saw the value in it. Is that weird? Do you guys rinse rice? Is that a thing? I know that it's a thing, but is it a common thing? Are there any other people out there like me that don't rinse the rice at all? You literally just put it in the pot with the water and boil it, and then you eat it. Should I be concerned?
Maybe all the rice. You wash it.
Yeah, see, I've never done this before.
I've got some rice cooking. The rice is ready, so I need to cut up some vegetables and then we can prepare our first meal of the day. Cooking the potatoes and the carrots because they're harder, so it takes longer for them to cook.
Absolutely. We gotta start the slower cooking stuff first. Try to make it all done at the same time.
I just added the broccoli, so it'll be around 5 minutes. We're gonna have some steak, some rice and some veggies. And as it so happens, I made some deviled eggs yesterday, so we can have a bit of that too. This is kangaroo steak.
Kangaroo steak, okay. I have never had kangaroo, but I would love to try it. I would love to try every single kind of meat that there is. I've had elk, I've had rabbit, I've had deer, I've had wild boar. I think I've had bison. I think bison is fairly common. You can buy ground bison at the store and make bison burgers. I've never had kangaroo, though. I would love to try. Like I said, I'd like to try every freaking meat. I've heard that alligator tastes like chicken. That's kind of weird, huh? I would try it. Why not? Would you guys eat a dog? I know that we keep dogs as pets, but does that mean that you can't eat a dog? Right? Cows are cute too, but they're delicious. Personally, I would eat a dog. I would try it. Is that messed up? Is that wrong? I don't think it's wrong. I think if you can eat a deer, a pig, a cow, you could eat a dog. You could eat a cat. In fact, Rocco's looking pretty succulent over there. He's looking pretty juicy, if I do say so. I've been feeding him a lot of extra kibble lately to fatten him up, make him more tender for the slow cooker. Sorry. The humor is taking a dark turn in this episode. Does that smell like beef or chicken, or does it smell unlike any other kind of meat?
Here we have my meal.
All right. So let's see what we've got here. We've got some rice, some kangaroo steak, some veggies, and some deviled eggs. Boom. Man, that's another good meal. Why does the word deviled look so wrong right here? Is that the King of Queens, dude? I swear that looks like Kevin James and Leah Remini. That was a good show. It is, right? I'm not crazy. That's the King of Queens. Are you in Australia? Do you guys get that over there?
3 more deviled eggs because they're very nice with the rice.
Hell yeah, dude. Deviled eggs are delicious. And that's a good protein source.
I got some avocado. I have 2 chocolates.
Is it just me, or do those look gigantic? If you're gonna have some chocolate, those are always a good choice. Nice and smooth.
Now, I'm having avocado, veggies, and rice that I made before.
I'm gonna assume that that's another meal.
I'm sorry, but 1 more chocolate.
Get that out of here.
Had one steak and ale with potato top pie.
Oh, okay, that's like a shepherd's pie, huh?
It's warm and ready to enjoy.
Dude, I love a shepherd's pie. Oh, wait. The one with beef is called something else. I forget what it was, but somebody told me recently. The one with the lamb is shepherd's pie. The one with the beef is called something else.
Thank you very much for watching my What I Eat in a Day video.
Alright, thank you very much for submitting your What I Eat in a Day video. Let's take a look at this and add it up. Alright, you started the day off having some coffee with milk and sugar. Too much sugar and milk, I would say. Then later on, you had some rice, veggies, a kangaroo steak, and some deviled eggs. A very good meal indeed. We've got all of our food groups covered there. Very nice. And then you had some avocado. And then you had a couple of Lindt truffles. And then I believe you had some more rice and veggies and avocado after that. And then another chocolate. And then for what I'm guessing was dinner, you had shepherd's pie, although it was the beef version that I forget what it's called at this particular moment. And it was some sort of pre-made frozen thing that you reheated. Okay, let's see. We've got more sugar in here than I would like, but your meals are pretty balanced. Alright, after much deliberation, I have come to a decision. I'm gonna give this one a 5 out of 10. All around pretty balanced meals, but like I said, too much sugar via the coffee and the 2 chocolates and then the other chocolate later on. As we know, within my point scoring system, sweet things and too many carbs take away from points. Next, what I eat in a day on Sunday, fairly typical, info in description. Alright, this is somebody who's been on the Discord server for a very long time. That's why I made sure to definitely include this one, because you've been on there since the beginning. I appreciate you. Alright, this video doesn't say out loud or on screen what all the different items are, so I'm going to guess. I know it said info and description, but trying to coordinate reading the description and looking at the video at the same time is going to be hard, so I'm just going to eyeball it, and it might be more fun because I might be completely wrong about what I'm looking at, and hilarity will surely ensue. Alright, looks like you're starting the day off with some vodka. Okay, I wouldn't recommend that. I would recommend water in that cup instead. Alright, I'm going to assume that that probably was water, which I'm not going to write. Okay, I'm going to say that that is tea because I think that's honey you're putting in it, and what kind of psychopath would put honey in coffee? Okay, that's some sort of biscuit or maybe a croissant situation type deal, but it is definitely carbs. It all hits the same. That's a cucumber, or as I like to call it, an unpickled pickle. Alright, that's scrambled eggs, if I've ever seen it. Let me see. That is 2 scrambled eggs. Okay, this looks like some sort of pasta dish. Perhaps chicken and noodles in there. Let's see how accurate I am with this whole thing. Obviously, you're gonna tell me if I got it all wrong, dude. I'm sorry if I did. Alright, and then we got some fruit happening there. I see some melon, some pineapple, some cantaloupe, and some blueberries. Alright, that looks like some mixed nuts. Do I see sugar on there? If I'm not mistaken, I believe I'm seeing sugar on there. I'm seeing the reflective sparkle of sugar granules. I hope not. I hope not. I'm pretty sure that's sugar, though. If I'm right, dude, this is crazy, right? You're like, how does he know? It looks different, dude. When sugar is caked onto nuts, it looks different than salt, so hopefully I'm right. Although they don't sugar cashews, right? I don't know. Okay, I'm on the fence. I don't know if that's sugar on there or not. I'm just gonna put mixed nuts. I really wish you would have put what's on there. Because now I'm getting confused. Wait a minute. Is this peanut butter and jelly? Is that peanut butter on a piece of bread on the left and jelly on a piece of bread on the right, and they are soon to be married together in unholy matrimony? Strawberries. And green beans. Actually, those are sugar snap peas. Okay, that looks like chicken to me. Whoa, you tried to just gloss past those gummy bears? Wait, are those gummy Legos? What the heck? Man, the things that they have these days. What a time to be obese. Thank God they didn't have all this crazy stuff back when I was going off the rails, man. Not that I'm saying you're going off the rails, I'm just saying some gummy Legos, dude. Oh my God, I could see myself like building stuff out of them and then eating it. I make the Lego Death Star and then I just start munching on it. Your blender has googly eyes on it. I love that. Oh, and they shake all around from the vibration. Nice. What was in that blender though? All right, and then you have here some chips and salsa. All right, let's take a look at this one and add it up. Keeping in mind that I'm just eyeballing and guessing at all of this stuff, so if I am inaccurate, I apologize. You started the day off with what I believe was some tea with honey. Blood sugar spike right to the frontal lobe. And then later on you had what appeared to be a biscuit or some sort of carbs in a spherical shape. Then you had a cucumber, which was a very random thing I thought to just eat raw. And then you had what I'm pretty sure was 2 scrambled eggs. And then later on some chicken pasta, some fruit, some mixed nuts. Then peanut butter and jelly sandwich deconstructed. And then some strawberries, some sugar snap peas, what looked like chicken, and then some Lego gummies, and some chips and salsa. Alright, after much deliberation, I have come to a decision. I'm gonna give this one a 6 out of 10. I hope none of you are offended by those scores. We all need more protein and less sugar. Now let's take a look at those chuck roast tacos that I've been telling you about.
Want it? I got it. I want it? I got it. You like my hair? Gee, thanks. Just bought it. I see it. I like it. I want it. I got. Ah! Oh. I didn't see you there. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make some slow cooker tacos using a chuck roast. You will need the following: a slow cooker, also known as a crock pot. A chuck roast, which is one of the cheapest cuts of meat. This one has water all in it because apparently at the grocery store, it's impossible to make a waterproof package anymore. So anytime you go to defrost meat in some water, it fills up with water. So that's cute. I remember back when Ziploc bags used to be liquid tight, and we used to have the technology to not have this happen. I don't know where we went wrong. You'll also need some onions. I'm gonna put 3 poblano chilies. You will need 5 of these. 1 can of red enchilada sauce. In addition to that, to season it, we're gonna have chili powder, salt, garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, white sugar, and dry mustard. I apologize for the poor lighting and angles, but here's what we're gonna do. Set your crock pot for 10 hours. The lights don't work on mine, but I know that that's set on 10 hours. And then we're gonna go in with the chuck roast. If there's one side that has more fat on it, put that side up so that it will melt and baste through the meat. You can measure out these ingredients if you want. Put a tablespoon of each if you're gonna do that. I'm just gonna put a bunch of each on there. Chili powder, onion powder, garlic powder, dry mustard. You don't really need the dry mustard or the sugar, and in fact, I'm not gonna use the sugar this time. Salt and pepper. Don't go too crazy with that one. All right, so this is what it looks like. It is very thick on there. If you've ever had taco seasoning, it's just chili powder, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper. We're basically doing a taco seasoning type of thing. Now we're gonna add enchilada sauce. When you cook food in a crock pot, there has to be some sort of liquid. Often people use a beef stock or water or something, but since this is tacos, we're gonna be using red enchilada sauce. Now we're gonna put the lid on. We're gonna let that cook for 4 hours, and then we're gonna come back and add the poblanos, let it cook for a couple more hours, come back and add the onions. All right, 4 hours have elapsed, and now we're gonna cut up and add some poblano chilies. Get all this white rib stuff and all the seeds out of there. If there are stubborn seeds in there, you can give it a little slap. Give her a little knife slap. You see that? They slap right out. Removing the seeds and the white part was the most laborious part of this dish.
Okay, this is what our chuck roast looks like at this point. Coming along pretty nice. The lighting in here isn't very good. Now we're gonna add in all these poblanos that we cut up. Use a slotted spoon to push them down in there. Try to submerge them in the liquid. How do you like my busted crock pot? Look, the handles are all broken, the lights don't work. All right, now we're gonna let it cook for 2 more hours and then add the onions. Remember, this is a 10-hour recipe total. We went for 4 hours. Added the poblanos, go for 2 more hours, we're gonna add the onions. Put the lid back on. All right, 2 hours have gone by, now we're gonna add in 3 onions. This onion's a little funky, we're gonna cut that part off. Oh yeah, get those onions flying, baby. You gotta chop it crazy, okay? You want to get your hands in there and get them dirty. Get aggressive, dude. For no reason, just cause. Make your family get nervous, all right? When you start cutting onions, like, yeah. You start talking about how disappointed you are in everybody. You're like, God, those freaking kids of mine, did I tell you? I'm telling you, that freaking wife, huh? She says that I'm crazy. She says that I'm crazy. I can't believe it. And you start cutting more aggressively as time goes on until people start getting scared. All right, that's how you cut onions professionally. All right, you're welcome. You don't want to be too docile with your cooking and put everybody at ease. All right, make everybody nervous, dude. Good cooking makes people nervous. I've been saying that for years. Scared. They might even be scared for their lives. That's great cooking if people are scared for their lives, all right? When people start saying, oh, dear God, please don't hurt us. Dude, Mamma Mia, that's a spicy meatball. Don't be afraid to get crazy as hell. I've been saying that forever. All right, let's go. Into the crock pot go the onions. I suppose you could have put the onions and poblanos in there right from the beginning. It's not gonna hurt anything to overcook them. It's just gonna flavor it, but I do it like this. All right, so that's what that looks like. Like I said, the lighting is not very good in here. You wanna stir it, try to get everything submerged in the liquid. At the end, we're gonna shred it all up and it's gonna look amazing. Let's put the lid back. Oh my God, that's hot. In keeping with the theme of dangerous cooking to keep everybody excited, sometimes you have to show your kids a knife randomly. You're like, hey kids, let me show you this new knife I got. Right, you just, hey kids, come in here kids. Let me show you this new knife that I spot. Why are you getting scared? Why are you running away crying? Dude, your mother has done a number on you. You know that? Made you soft. All right, all craziness aside, now we're gonna leave that in there for another 4 hours. Initially, we cooked it for 4 hours. We added the poblanos. We let it cook for 2 more hours. So now we are at a total of 6 hours. Now we're gonna let it cook for 4 more hours. Then we're gonna shred it all up, and then we're gonna shred some cheese, heat up some tortillas, boom. All right, it's been 10 hours, and now we're gonna take a look at what we got here. You may hear a child screaming in the background. All right, let's bust up the meat some. All right, so here we go. We got plenty of shredded beef, poblanos, onions in there. The flavor is amazing. We're gonna have that avocado, some cheddar cheese, and some corn tortillas. These are not fried. We just heat them up and eat it that way, like soft tacos. And that's chuck roast tacos. It's so good you'll want to uppercut your grandma. Maybe even your friend's grandma, who knows? It's customary that we do a taste test. This is just flavor alone, not nutritional value, although there's nothing wrong with this. It's nutritionally pretty good. 8 out of 10. You should make it. It's cheap, easy, and delicious. Thank you all so much for tuning in for an entire year's worth of What I Eat Wednesdays. I truly appreciate every single one of you. Please click the like button and subscribe. Help me get to 50,000 subscribers before it's too late. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.